Hi, everyone. Pam Stouter here, your Chief Networking Officer with Networks Global. Welcome tonight to our Show Me the Money call. And I can't think of two people that I'd rather have on to show us the money, and that would be Stephanie and Joel Dunn. Hey, you two. Woo!
Hi, Pam. Hi, everyone on the call.
Hello,
We're
everybody.
excited.
All right, so I want to say, first of all, hey, did you guys make the cruise? Did you get on the cruise?
We did make the cruise.
I need to go check really quick.
And I'm still preparing my post for tomorrow because I've been kind of emotional about it. So let's just say it's
yeah. All right, so, a lot of people know your stories. Y'all have been traveling around the country a lot. I want this call to be about going Ruby, going Diamond. And the reason for that, of course, we've got a lot on the table this month. Mark brought out, we've got the Ruby bonus that's going through the end of the year, and, of course, a $5,000 Diamond bonus, a high five bonus. And a lot of you have had the opportunity to go Diamond several times throughout your career with Networks, and for some reason, you just didn't do it. You did not get the job done. So, hey, the job done. Hey, so let's bring in Stephanie. All right, so Stephanie, let's talk about the beginning with you. I mean, you come on board with Networks. You're desperately wanting to make this work. You love the product. You need the income. Going Ruby. Now that you've been on board for so long, what could you say to that person that was you back then? What would you be saying back to yourself?
Guys, something that we didn't know as a brand new distributor on your way to Ruby that really clicked for us was when you enroll a distributor and you help them, now that's working with them, coaching them on getting their 2 loyal customers, you're going to get paid out $100 on your way to Ruby. And those are paid weekly. And that was something, we actually got paid commissions fast start bonuses because it came before our monthly payout. And those clicked for me. That was a big light bulb of if I could just make a couple $100 a week. So we all start with maybe it's $100 that you're looking to make per week or whatever that is. But those fast starts, those signing distributors and helping people gather their customers is the foundation really to get you to Ruby, which is an additional $500 cash bonus. So I know for us, hitting those steps along the way would have saved us from going through bankruptcy. And I know Joel talk a little bit about that here in a little bit, but I was so excited when I knew I could get paid every single week. And it really is so simple. It's just opening up and sharing. And I didn't really know much other than I knew the product worked. I was excited to share about it. And what if somebody could see this like I did? And I offered them what I remember the 2 most crucial things is I offered them 2 options. You could become a customer and get my wholesale pricing, or you could become a distributor and actually make money while you're using the product on your way and building a team. And so that's the part that we can't forget is to always just ask people. And some may say no, but that's okay. You're going to continue to go. And when you want something, when you need something so bad, you push through those hard days.
Well, all right, so Stephanie, when you sign someone up, how do I get that fast start? Let's just say right today someone signs someone up. How do they get that fast start? What unlocks the fast start?
So what unlocks that is you've joined the party, now having your 80 BV auto ship set up, and then gathering yourself 2 loyal customers. So now you are fast start qualified. So the next part is, okay, you could sign a distributor the same day that you join and say that distributor is so excited and has a friend and their mom join as their loyal customers. You're going to get kicked out that $100 that following Friday for the fast start bonus. So it's really easy, you guys. It's joining, having your 80 BV auto ship set up, gathering those 2 customers, going on to those 4 loyals so that you can be bonus qualified for that $500 cash bonus, but then having people join your team. So distributor and helping them gather their 2 loyals. It's really simple. There's no rocket science to this, thankfully, because I don't have a college degree in multi-level marketing or anything. I just knew, wow, this is really simple that anybody can do.
All right, so Stephanie, when you go back and you think about those early days for you, not having the confidence that you do today, talk to that person that's feeling that way. I get a lot of questions through my Ask Pam series. I really want this, but I just don't have the confidence, or I hear this a lot too. I'm doing everything, but nothing's working, and I don't really believe that. Do you? If you're doing everything, something's got to be working.
Yeah, I have this conversation a lot with people. They're like, I've talked to everyone, and I'm like, well, how many people is everyone? And they're like 20 people. Nope, you're going to have to talk to more than that, and that's okay. I remember being scared to death, having those sweaty armpits, thinking, oh my gosh, I don't really know everything. But I knew I was really angry that somebody didn't share this opportunity with me earlier. We were so desperate for something. We were looking for something. And so I think about that. Think about the place that you're in and how badly you want to change, and that there's somebody else out there just like you that's struggling, that's a mom maybe working 2 jobs, or, maybe that their husband got laid off, or you did. And so, wow, you got to think about that. There could be somebody just like you. So I think about those days. I think everything that we do, we're going to be scared at the beginning, and we're not going to know everything. And that's okay. The only way to get over that is to actually do it. Just like riding a bike, we have to get up and ride a bike. I didn't just start riding a bike. I had to practice. So going into a new job, you're scared. So it's the same thing. Where all of us, all top leaders, everybody in the business, I think, feels a little unsure. But that's the great part about this, is sometimes just putting yourself out there and knowing, well, there's going to be somebody that's going to talk to them, and why not you? Why not you be the one to find somebody and help change their life? So it's so normal to be afraid and just wonder. But what I want you to think about is, what if they say yes? What if that one person, you change their life? What if this is your time? You just don't know when that is. So I've learned to be like, I have to talk to them, because there's going to be somebody else out there that's going to if I don't. And I was more afraid of coming home to nothing, being broke, and wondering, are we going to have to lose our house? So, be afraid of that to drive you to just share about what we have.
All right, so you obviously you promote to Ruby, you promote to Diamond. And when you looked at that Ruby to Diamond, a lot of people are looking at just coming in to Diamond, but when you look at that, did it seem impossible to you to go from Ruby to Diamond? Did it look like it was just too big?
I just knew. I kept hearing Diamond. And that's what I want you guys to know, is to believe that you are Diamond. I heard this over and over, Diamond, Diamond, Diamond. And we didn't have a chart so simple. For you new distributors that are on here, we have everything so simplified and so mapped out that you can do this. So I was just like, I just have to do it. So it wasn't a question. It was a matter of how quickly could we do that. And what I knew is we just had to repeat telling people over and over and teaching them the same thing. So what I knew is when I made that decision, I was like, I want to do this fast, and I'm not going to rely on everybody else. And if they say no, that's okay. I'm just going to keep going. So don't let that word scare you. It's okay to just focus, go Ruby, and then do it again and do it again. So know that you have that map in front of you, but don't overcomplicate it and think, I have to do this alone. Think, yes, you are in control of your business, but you have a team that's going to help propel you even faster. And what I've done over the last couple of weeks that we've been in 3 or 4 different places, 5 different places maybe, is you're focusing on yourself going Ruby. So now you have a few people on your team. But when you have your diamond chart, it's broke down into 3 rubies. Pull out their chart and focus with your people that are going ruby. And what that does is kind of take the pressure off of you going diamond, so it's not about you anymore. It's about them and pushing them, and you along the way are also doing those steps along the way, which is gathering your 4 customers and 3 distributors as quickly as you can. We say monthly, but don't stop there. Continue to do it as fast as you can, because once you get into that diamond bonus, it's pretty awesome.
All right, so let's bring Joel in. Joel, when you think about that chart, you've got that ruby chart, and then you've got the diamond chart, and so we're moving towards diamond now. Do we work within that chart? Is that where our focus is? So I've got someone going emerald, someone going ruby, 3 other positions at just qualified legs, such as $400 in volume. Well, is that where our main focus is, not outside of that, but zone in on that?
Absolutely. Excuse me. And that's what I love when Melody was here for the One Team One Mission, because what she said was to get to diamond, you need 2 worker bees and 3 piddlers. And every time she said that, I would just die, because that is absolutely the truth. What you're doing is you're looking for 3 people, really. You've got the one person that's going to be emerald, and then you're going to help them get 2 rubies, and then you're going to have one other person that you're helping to build rubies. So truly, when you look at how systematized this business is, and that's what I love about what you guys have done with It Works, is you've made it so systematized that anybody can come in without any help, without any upline, and just come in and use steps to success to build a ruby, and then just do it again and do it again until they get to diamond. It's just that simple. Now, the hard part is going out and actually doing the work, because most people want the work to happen for them. They're net wishing, not networking.
And the mistake that people make too, Joel, and you see this, and we've all done it in the beginning of our careers with network marketing. We want it so bad that we'll go build the whole freaking box. I mean, the whole chart. We just go build it because we're builders. That's who we are. We're hungry. We want to build it, but it's not sustainable when you do that. You've got to have those worker bees, don't you?
Exactly, and that's something that we talk about all the time. Is you have people saying, "Oh, I'm rebuilding. Oh, I'm rebuilding. Oh, I'm rebuilding," or "I had to rebuild this." I'm like, well, guys, honestly, we've been in this for 7.5 years, and we've never stopped building. So I don't know what rebuilding is, because I'm always building. So I guess people need to get that thought process out of your head. In this business, you get paid to do a couple things: sign up distributors, sign up customers, and show up to events and be excited. Those are the things that we get paid to do. And it's that simple. If we can just do those things over and over and over again, it creates massive amounts of momentum and massive amounts of success.
All right, so why diamond? Let's look at it from 2 perspectives. Let's look at it from, let's say I'm a triple diamond, and I have potential diamonds that I have sponsored. Why do I want them to go diamond?
Because you get paid more on them. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
That's the greatest thing. I mean, it's like every time we have something and I have an answer, it's the greatest thing. It's because each thing in this business is greater than the other. So when you get to leadership levels like Triple Diamond, you get paid more when you help somebody go diamond, which is not true in pretty much any other industry. Is helping the people underneath you to do better. Really, you don't want that, because it's like they're going to come and take your job. It's like, oh, hey, I just hired a new assistant manager, but I really don't want him to do well because he's going to take over my management position. Here, Triple Diamonds bringing up diamonds is going to bring that Triple Diamonds check up, but it's also going to help other people be wealthy at the same time.
All right, so as a black diamond, which you and Stephanie are, and for those of you who are listening, we have 3 black diamonds within the company, and Stephanie and Joel are one of those. And in order to achieve that, $100,000 a month per month needs to be made and maintained for a period of 6 months, and you all have done that. And when you look at, and I know people come to you and ask you this, but we want to lay it out here for all of you listening, those that have already reached diamond and you're wondering now what? Joel, are you still building diamonds? Is that your focus?
Absolutely, 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 absolutely. The number one thing that I want everybody on here to listen to is what Mark used to tell us back in the day, and I think he needs to do a call on just this. Diamond is your license to print money. So all of you out there that are working really hard to get to Diamond right now, keep working hard. And just know this. Once you go Diamond, I want you to work twice and 3 times as hard as you are now, because then you literally have the right to write your own check. When we first heard about Diamond, everyone was talking about Diamond like it was some mythical unicorn. And it was amazing because of the fact that once we got to it, we were like, okay, we're here. And then the next Diamond check came, and we were like, oh my gosh, what just happened? And we went out and started working hard and harder and harder. And basically, we thought Diamond was going to be like an $11 billion check. What we didn't realize is that it gave us the ability to write ourselves an $11 billion check over the next couple years. So if you want an $11 billion check, get to Diamond and start working harder.
Well, you know, all right, so we see this a lot. We see a good bonus will come out. We've had them for the past several years. We've had good bonuses. Someone does not keep moving. They just sit down. Oh, I got here. I'm a Diamond, got my bonus, boom. And obviously things start to unravel because they're the energy and the center, that blood of their business. And this is much more. And we've got a wonderful $5,000 good bonus that we hope you're all going after. But let's face it, Joel, this is so much more. Diamond and above is so much more than a good bonus.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to let Steph answer this one because she's going to grab the phone from me.
Okay. Answer it, Steph.
You know, we didn't have any of this, and I was thinking about this the other day. All 3 of the Black Diamonds, none of us had a bonus. And we made over $100,000 a month. Think about that, you guys. That is amazing. So when I remember seeing those incomes, that is what I went for. A bonus is a bonus. But like Joel said, you have the ability to write your check with the amount of people that you're recruiting. So don't just sit back and think that your check is gonna arrive. It's just like going to a job. If you don't show up to your job, you're not going to get paid. So with this, though, as a Diamond and above, you're going to get paid a lot more, raise after raise after raise, if you're doing the same thing over and over. So that light bulb clicked the other day when I thought about me, Cammie, and Denise knowing where our income levels were with no bonuses. You know, there is just so much more to that I think people need to know is those incomes alone without a bonus are incredible. And that's just the start of it, because then you're just starting to roll out some other bonuses that are going to come along with it that we'll always have.
Yeah, so we always, we get bonuses other than the good bonuses at every single layer of promotion. There's multiple bonuses layered in throughout that. And so, Stephanie, because we see you on the road, we see you at home. You're having wrap parties, both online, offline. You're talking to people. You're blitzing. Do you really do all of that?
I really, really do, and I will continue to do this forever. I love what I do. I love that the more that you do it, the more that it is your life. And what's amazing, there's so many people out there that will be like, I have never heard of this. So it is something I wish I would have known about years and years ago. So just know to grab on and do these things. Just open your mouth. I think the reason that we show people, too, what we're doing is so that I'm not just telling you that we're in the show business. So if I'm going to teach you, I want to be able to show you what I do. Just like Pam Souter does, you guys, she had to start this out and get out on the road, talk to people, do calls, blitz people, do those wrap parties. Get the wrap on people. Watch it work. And that's something to take a look at. If you're not doing these things, and then your business isn't going to grow. So get out and have some fun with it. That is the best part of it. Smile. Take the time to smile at people and be so excited of what we have.
Well, Stephanie, a lot of people they'll come to an event, they'll be all jazzed. They leave, they go home, maybe their spouse didn't go, maybe their mom didn't go, best friend, and so they didn't hear anything. They just see that suddenly somebody's so excited that wasn't excited before, and they try to burst their bubble. And a lot of times they do burst it. Have you ever had yours burst? Has somebody ever said anything to you for you to just kind of sit in the corner for a minute and go, wow, that hurt?
Just recently I had somebody that was really, really mean, and words are powerful and hurtful, and I cried. I just thought, how could somebody be so cruel, and they have no idea what I'm doing? And it's a good reminder that Joel comes in, that you're surrounded by good people, because that's the importance with this. For those of you on the call, you've got to plug in. You've got to be around people that are going to lift you up. I think this is different than it's no different than a traditional business or someone being successful in another job. And I think, why would they want to tear somebody down when they are so excited to change their life and to do something for their family? So I remind myself, okay, this person is really mean, but then I think about the people's lives that I've changed, or the thank you for helping me, thank you for this. So that is, it's part of it, yes. Does it hurt? Yes, but we've got to remind ourselves that we are good people, and somebody's going to be around to lift us up. So surround yourself by those people. And you guys can take notes of that. Who would make you smile? Who would lift you up? Those are what you want to be around, the people that are encouraging you.
And then my deposit hits my bank account from commissions, and I just kind of laugh. So that normally makes everything better. But I like I know a lot of people have seen this screenshot from the Olympics of Michael Phelps winning, and the guy from can't remember, but looking over at him. And it's amazing the fact that all of you need to be focusing on Diamond and let the haters focus on you. That's all you need to do, is focus on Diamond, and then that check will come. And it doesn't matter what they say, because what they're saying isn't paying your bills. What they're saying isn't giving you freedom. Your focus on Diamond is what's setting you free and your family.
Mm-hmm. And Joel, sometimes we are looking at someone else in the business. It's not just somebody looking at us, but we are judging ourselves by someone even such as you. You or Stephanie, and our focus is not on us. It's on, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? It becomes a big judgment and a big waste of time. Would you agree with that? That people, we should take people's leadership, but we should stay in our lane and stay focused on who we are and where our power lays.
Absolutely. And I heard something awesome last week, and it was, why are you angry and upset and looking at what God gave somebody else? He's got something to give to you, but if you're busy focusing on what he's giving other people, you're going to miss out on what he has for you, which it was mind-blowing to me, because it was coming from somebody that was very successful and then lost everything. And he said that was what caused it, was the fact that he was successful and he was getting jealous of other people's success, and he missed out on opportunity because of the fact that he was paying attention to what everybody was doing, and he lost focus on what he was supposed to be doing.
And what else do you see as a big time waster? Let me ask you, Joel, and then I'm going to ask Stephanie, because I'm sure you've got different perspectives on it. What is it? Scrolling through Facebook? What is it? What wastes people's time?
I'm looking at her so that I don't answer her question, so I'm just going to hand the phone to her.
Okay. So I've had this a lot. I've done a few calls and Zooms, and I said, okay, you guys, you can go on Facebook, you can go on Instagram, Snapchat, use your social media, but don't get caught up and tell me that you've worked when you've been on it for 4 hours and you haven't done anything. So instead of that, how about you give me 15 minutes of focused energy? You're going to message people, you're going to get on and do what you need to do, and then you're going to get off. I think people get lost in scrolling, just like you said, Pam. People are looking at other leaders or other people to see what they're doing and not realizing, go on, message people, have relationships, and then get off. Post what you're doing, share that kind of stuff, and then get off, because it's simple to get caught up in all that. And I allow myself a few minutes at night in bed to look at shoes and stuff that I like to, because otherwise I can get down the track too. I'm human. I'm normal, just like you guys. I can do it too. So we have to be intentional and focused. Now, you can do more than 15 minutes. I was just trying to say, do your 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is to get you in your rhythm to kind of get you going. Joel's dying here.
Okay.
So mine is this is coming from a green analytical personality, so super nerd here. Stop training, start doing. The number one thing that successful people do is they learn and they fail along the way. I think a lot of times what happens is people get stuck in training paralysis. They train, they go to trainings, they train, they do a Zoom, they train, they never actually go out and sign anybody up. They know how to do everything, but they've never put it into action. So we say it from stage, and I know a lot of people say it from stages, ignorance on fire will always do better than knowledge on ice. So make sure that you are just getting out and doing, whether it's getting out and posting or getting out from behind your computer and going out and seeing people. I mean, there was a huge revolution when this Pokemon game came out because people actually got out in public. So now go blitz all those people that are walking around looking at their phones. It's pretty easy. There's probably 1,000 of them in your neighborhood right now.
Well, all right, so let's bring this all home, because we've got 15 days left here, really. Actually less than that now. And we want to go diamond. We really want to do this. We want to finish this chart out and get there, get that bonus, and move onward and go double, go triple. So, Stephanie, when you're talking to yourself about that next goal, what do you say to you? What do you say to yourself?
Okay, so I'm going diamond. I've got to look at my chart. I've got to see who I'm working with, and you guys know who you are. You need to reach down, start from the bottom, and work your way up. Because a lot of times the newbies forget, or they don't even know yet, the importance of gathering those customers. So if we can start from those bottoms, those executives and rubies, it's going to push everything up. So I really start from the bottom up. You've got to know and be so focused with them. And you've got 15 days. So this might be I got to check in with my leaders every single day and know, okay, you guys, what do you have going on today? Who do you have going in for the customers? Utilize BOGO. This doesn't happen, you guys. This is a huge deal. I'm dying that I'm actually on a call right now when I could be actually talking to people and getting them in with the BOGO. So go after your customers with BOGO. Don't forget to also offer them, if you're talking to them about being a customer, the distributor part. But you've got to hone in on and know exactly what you're doing. If you don't have a chart out, you're going to be lost. You have no direction of where you're going. So pull out your chart, know where you're going, and don't think, do. There's no thinking about it. You guys know what to do. We have to share about what we have. You have to make more calls than you've ever done before. You have to blitz more people than you've ever had to do before. And know without a doubt that this is where you're supposed to be, that hitting diamond is your license to print money, and you're going to get a $5,000 bonus on top of that. That is just the start of so much more for you. So focus, be intentional, blitz more, do one more, and you're going to be diamond.
I love it. Joel, any closing remarks? What would you say to you about going diamond?
Well, I'm not going to talk to me. I'm going to talk to everybody else out there because, you guys, today is the 28th of the month. So you know what that means. That means you're going to frantically do everything and anything possible to get last-minute orders in, to get last-minute customers and last-minute distributors in, because for some reason the 28th is the magical day of the month where everybody all of a sudden decides to go like their hair caught on fire and signing and joining and doing people. Well, if you guys start doing that right now on the 15th, it's only going to be that much easier come the 28th of the month. and even easier doing it at the first of the month as opposed to the 15th. So always work like it's the end of the month. Always work like it's almost your next promotion. Always work. Always work. Like, doesn't get any simpler or easier than saying it, always work.
I love it. You guys, thank you so much. You're just such tremendous leaders, and I just love having you on a call. It's always so refreshing. We always get a lot of aha moments. So for those of you listening, go very quickly to my Facebook page, give us an aha moment, and then do like Joel and Stephanie. Get off and let the people know they've got BOGO going, that you've got BOGO going on until tomorrow night. So guys, have fun. Go BOGO. Thanks for being on.
Thanks, Pam.
The host has ended this call. Goodbye.
The moderator has left the conference. The conference is now completed. Goodbye. Welcome to the conference. Please enter the conference ID, followed by the pound key. Thank you. Guest ID accepted.